Women are like cats. Have I ever told you guys how much I love animals? When I was younger, I wanted to be a veterinarian, and that was in no small part due to one of my favorite movies, Dr. Dolittle. I see you Generation Z shaking your head. Stop it! I'm not talking about your Dr. Dolittle with Robert Downey in the year 2020. Stop that, please. I'm talking about the real Dolittle with Eddie Murphy in the year 1998. Phenomenal movie. Anyway, everyone told me it was a really bad idea. That's because our idea of a veterinarian at the time was some dude in a motorcycle that shows up once a week to put drugs in our dog's food and give them an occasional injection or two. Not as sexy as an actual doctor or a lawyer. Those were the two most sexy professions at the time. Not so much anymore, I think. These days, just graduating from school is prestigious enough, and there are so many other professions challenging for the top spot. But let's leave that conversation for another video. If I were to choose between both of them though, I'd choose to be a doctor who specializes in only two things: breast examinations and giving injections. And I'll have a very specific clientele requirement, you know. I'm sorry, back on topic. Women are like cats. My baby sister recently got a little kitten, named her Penny. It's a ridiculous name, I know. I suggested a Bimbola, but she wasn't having it. Anyway, spending time with this cute little kitten brought me to the realization women are like cats. I'll explain. Penny likes to be touched and patted, but only at her convenience. She's the boss. She decides when it's time for her to get attention, and when she has had her fill, it's time for you to get out and leave her alone. Reminds me of my ex. When she's in the mood, you have to be in the mood. Does not matter if you're just recovering from a trailer accident. When she decides it's time for her to get attention, you better be giving it. But when the tables are turned, if you want to cuddle and she's in no mood, don't go there. You come back with a makeup brush in your eye and a high heel shoe in your skull. Just like if I dare touch this baby cat when she's not in the mood, I'll be scratched and hissed at. But when she's ready, Penny will literally walk up to me and say, pat me now, show me love. And when she's done, she goes, stop it, that's enough. And she catwalks away. Speaking of catwalking, that's the next similarity between cats and women. Poise, courage, balance, grace, you know, this silk movement. Femi, stop nodding your head. I'm not talking about that your anyhow girlfriend where they waka like man, nothing move hips, they move like robots, come sit down, spread leg like rabbits. Why they frown? No say you dey date ostrich. Your girlfriend not be cat, now ostrich. Sorry guys, Femi just spoiled my mood for this video. Okay, where was I? Yes, cats, women, pride. Younger, you will not find a prouder creature than a cat. They are cute and they know it. There's nothing you want to tell them. A cat expects to get the best from you. Very selective. I watched my sister spend 45 minutes preparing this cat's food, and this cat just walked to the food, sniffed it, looked my sister dead in the eye and walked away. Like, what's this nonsense food? I know you can do better, so do better. You never see a cat peeing or pooing in the open. Always in one secret corner where no one can see. Very proud creatures. In fact, a cat is convinced that they are the owner and you are the pet. You are not accommodating them, they are accommodating you. Which is my next point. As soon as a cat starts living with you, it's no longer your house, it's their house. Just like women. I walked into my office one evening with a tray of food, excited to watch some anime, you know, and this cat was sitting comfortably on my office chair. She didn't even make any attempt to get up. I just stood there and we stared at each other for a few seconds as she looked me dead in the eye like, what, you have something to say? And I didn't. I just quietly took my food to the bedroom and ate on my bed in peace. I can't tell you how many times this exact thing has happened with my ex. I come into my workroom only to find her sitting on my work chair, both legs on the table. Like, what? I just quietly carry my laptop and sit on the bed. I don't want wahala. She will enter the bedroom and lock the door. I will not be knocking in my own house. I started feeling like she was the one squatting me, and I'm paying rent. If it's abroad now, she will quarrel with you and kick you out of the house. Very scary creatures, both of them. You see, both cats and women have what I call the death stare. Have you ever looked into the eyes of an angry cat? It reminds me of when I was out with my friends and my ex. I made a joke about her and we all laughed. And then I turned to the side and looked at her. I nearly choked. My laughter died in my throat. She was smiling, but those eyes, man, I nearly peed my pants. It's not just girlfriends. Like, have you ever been out with your mom and you're misbehaving, maybe making noise in church, for example, and then you turn towards your mom and you see her eyes? The stare alone is enough to make you arrange yourself. That's why it's confusing, because women, just like cats, are very cute, but also very deadly. One minute they are all big eyes and meows and cute, especially when they need something, and the next minute they are all claws and teeth and hissing like a jellyfish. very beautiful, but touch it anyhow and it will kill you. Cats are also very emotional creatures. They will hold a grudge, trust me, and very secretive and selective about their sex lives. Unlike dogs will fuck anything anywhere, always ready to hump. It does not matter where or who is watching. As long as there's a hole, they are ready to fill it, ready for action constantly, just like men. But we'll have that conversation another day. Our time is up. Until then, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Love you all. Peace.
Paranormal. Like and subscribe.